Hey everyone, how you doing? Blue here and welcome to a brand new build series with myself and AndyIsYoda, where we're going to be building a medieval style starter village. Now for those of you who don't know, AndyIsYoda is a great Minecraft YouTuber. He has a bunch of cool builds on his channel, so please be sure to go ahead, subscribe to his channel and check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. Now Andy has also posted a part 1 of this series, so this is part 2. If you haven't checked out part 1, that will also be linked in the description. Be sure to go ahead and check that out on Andy's channel first. Now we're going to take a quick overview of the village and take a look at who's going to be building what and what's going to be built in this village, and then we're going to jump on to today's build, which is going to be a stonemason. So as you can see guys, we've got a little bit of a layout here and you've got a little pop-up with a little image of who is going to be building what. Now like I said, this is going to be a medieval starter style village, so we're going to be using a bunch of easy to gather resources that are going to make these builds easy to do early game in Minecraft. Now with that being said guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to build in today's episode. Okay guys, here is the stonemason that we're going to be building today. Now like I said, be sure to check Andy's video out first because he's going to have part 1. I'm going to link the playlist in the description below, which will link to both mine and Andy's videos through the series, so be sure to check that out if you want to follow along and catch each episode from each channel. Now with that being said guys, I'm going to go ahead and put a floor plan up on the screen just now, which is going to give you a layout of today's build. Now as you can see, this is a pretty simple layout. We have got the red blocks, which are 1 blocks, green is 2, yellow is 3, orange is 4, blue is 5, purple is 6 and pink is 9. Now I'm going to go ahead and put all of the items that you're going to need up on the screen now, so be sure to pause the video if you need to and write anything down. But with that being said, let's go ahead and build this. Okay, we're going to start by getting our stone blocks and raising all the walls marked in yellow until they are 9 blocks high. As you can see, we've got the back wall, the side wall and one little pillar on the left hand front side. So let's go ahead with the stone blocks and raise these till they are 9 blocks high in total. Okay, using stone blocks, we're going to go ahead and raise the blocks marked in blue this time until they are 8 blocks high in total. Okay, we're going to take our stone block again, and this time we're going to raise the walls in green until they are 4 blocks high in total. We will be doing all of the texturing a little bit later on. Okay, using the stone, we're going to go ahead and fill in some of our gaps. So on the left hand side of the build here, we're going to go ahead, just put in a pillar all the way across here, and then we're going to raise this up until it's the same height as the rest. Now we're going to go ahead and repeat the same on the very front here. So right where this wall is here, we're going to come 1 block higher, put in a pillar all the way across to this side, and then we're going to just go ahead and just fill it up until it is the same height as the rest of the walls. Okay, and then we're just going to head over to the right hand side near the back here, and we're just going to put 1 row across the very top of this gap just to even out all of the top of the wall. Okay, now that all the walls are in place, we're going to head to the very front of the build on this little bit that sticks out here. And at the very bottom here, let's break 1, 2, 3 blocks in the center. And we're going to break that all the way up to the top. just like this. And then we're going to put 3 stone bricks in the center and then 3 stone bricks in front like this. And then we're going to get our stone brick slabs and we're going to just wrap it around this little edge here like so. Then we're going to get our stone brick stairs, put an upside down one here, upside down one here, and then get our stone, place one on top of each of those and then one in the center like this. Okay, let's get in the stairway up to the first floor. So from the right hand corner over here, we're going to come over to this corner, we're going to go back by 1 block and we're going to place 2 cobblestone stairs. Go back 1, put another one, so we got 2, another one making it 3 high, another one making it 4 high, another one making it 5 high, and we should now have a 1 block gap behind, which we're just going to put a couple of cobblestone in just there. Now go ahead and get your stone bricks, and you want to put a stone brick against all of these stairs here like this, and then 1 against this one, and we're also going to put 1 on top of that one as well. Get your stone brick stairs and we're going to place an upside down one against these blocks here all the way up to the top here. Then we're going to place an upside down one underneath all of these ones going across to here. And that gets a nice little stairway all in place. Then we're just going to go ahead, break these 2 here and replace this top one here with an upside down stone block stair. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, on the right hand side here, we're going to head over to the back where this little bit sticks out here. Not the big main bit here, this one here that sticks out. Now, we're going to start by going in by 1 block and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to come down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 block on this corner here and 1 block on this corner here. We're going to get our upside down stairs and we're going to put our stone stairs running all the way down the side here and also across the back here. Now I'm going to get my cobblestone my stone bricks again, and from the back here we've got 1 block. We're going to go to the stair and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one here we're going to break that and put a 4 block, which will give us 3 blocks at the front here. Now from this one here, we're just going to extend that all the way underneath this little edge here. Like this. And then we're just going to fill this all in with our stone bricks. And then underneath the edge there, we're just going to go ahead and just fill that with stone bricks as well. And also this one here and this one here. Then get your stone brick slabs and run those across the front here. Now, we're going to go ahead and texture this up a little bit later on, but for now, we're going to leave it as it is. Let's place 1 stone brick on top of the stone bricks that we've already placed here. And then coming over to this wall now, we're going to leave 2 blocks on this side and then break 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go up by 2 more, making a 3 by 3 square. Place some stone stairs upside down in the corners like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get our floors in place. So if we come to the inside, we're going to go ahead and just the 1 block above the ground here, we're going to go ahead and fill this in with some spruce planks. You can use any flooring of your choice. It doesn't have to be the spruce, but I think the spruce just fits well in this style. Okay, once your flooring is all in place, make sure you come over to this little edge here where you've got these 3 stone blocks and just replace them with some stone bricks like this, just so it matches the outside area. Then we're going to get our spruce planks again, and right here at the floor level here, we're going to go ahead and put another one here. So this is the bottom of the door. We want to make sure that we go ahead, put a flooring in here. It should be from our planks here, we should have a 3 block gap, and then the 4th block here should be the flooring. So let's go ahead and fill all of this in. Okay, now that we've got our floors in place, let's go ahead and start doing a bit of the texturing. So I'm going to just show you how to do it on this little bit of a wall here, then I'm going to speed it up for the rest of the video. But the idea is pretty simple. We're going to start at the bottom, and on the first 3 to 4 rows, we're just going to scatter in about 70% cobblestone. Now this hasn't got to be exact or anything like that, guys. We're just going to do something kind of like this. Bring it across, maybe something like that. Just a bit kind of random like that. You can even just go ahead and put the odd one in, something like that. Now we're going to do the underside, and what we're going to do with the underside is we're going to go to the top of the build and we're going to actually kind of do the reverse. We're going to do the same but coming downwards. Okay, so the first 3 to 4 rows coming down, let's go ahead and just scatter in some of this. This time I think the andesite might be a little bit thicker, maybe about 80% roughly. But like I say guys, there is no exact amount. You just kind of want it to, you want the colors to kind of look darker at the bottom of the wall, and then you want to see it kind of fade slowly as it goes up the wall. Okay, so you just want it to kind of blend in like a kind of gradient as it goes up the build. So something kind of like this at the top. Now get your stone bricks, and stone bricks I kind of just put in between everything, kind of something like this. That one can stay as a cobble. Just a few. The stone bricks I use very sparingly, just a few of them kind of dotted about, nothing too crazy with these. Something like this, maybe one here, here. Something like that, maybe another one on here, and one about there. Be careful you don't see how it kind of looks a bit patterny. We've got quite a lot on that same level. Let's try and adjust it a little bit, maybe one there. One about here. There we go, that kind of looks a bit better. Something like this. And then finally I will go back to the andesite, and I will just start placing in a few of them further down the wall here. Again, not too many, we just a few to just kind of break in a little bit of kind of color amongst all of the stone. Something kind of along these lines so that it kind of looks like it's starting to blend. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get a cobblestone, and we'll just kind of dot probably just the odd one or two here or there up the wall. We don't really want a lot of them, just a couple. Something kind of along these lines. Something kind of like that, okay? That's the kind of pattern we're going for. Okay, so we're going to go and do that. I'm going to speed it up now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do this on all walls, all of the stone walls that we have. We're going to do it on all of them. Now, when you get to the little walls, you want to do the same effect, but a little bit sort of less. So, for instance, it'll be the top 2 rows you'll have as your andesite, you know, just flicking in a little bit. And then maybe the bottom 2 rows with your cobblestone, something like this. Something more like that, and then you put your stone and whatnot, okay? Because you still want to have the top bit here looking like the andesite, and the lower bit a bit more cobblestone. So go ahead, do that on all your walls and get it all in place, and then I'll catch you guys once you're done. Okay, once you're done, guys, you should have something that looks a bit like this. As you can see, we've got a good scattering in of all of the textures in there, and I think it looks pretty cool. Now, heading back round to the front here, we're going to come up to the top main wall here, and we're going to leave this first block, and then we're going to break 1, 2, 3. Then leave 1 block, break these 3, leave 1 block, and break these 3. And at the very top, we're going to put an upside down stair. Now, you can use any stair, whether it's a stone brick, stone, or cobblestone. It doesn't matter. Any one of the 3 will be perfectly fine. Now, we're going to come round to this side down here. And from the floor up, we're going to go 1 up and 1 across, break these 2 and these 2. And then replace the top ones here with an upside down stair of your choice. You can even mix and match them. So you can put like 1 stone brick. It doesn't really matter. Now, over to this side here, we're going to come up to, which will be the floor level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the floor level. So go 6. On the 7th one, you're going to go 1 and 2. Okay, leaving a 1 block at the side. We're going to break these 2, and these 2, making 4 windows across the side here. Okay, and again, at the very top here, let's just go ahead, put an upside down stair of your choice. I'm going to just mix in a couple of different ones like that. And that looks pretty good. Now, around the back here, we're going to add a little balcony. So we're going to go to the middle block, which is this one here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one here, we're going to break 1, 2, and 3. And then above it, we're going to break a 3 by 3 gap. Okay, so we're going to basically have a 4 block high by 3 blocks wide gap. Where the planks are here, we're going to place 3 more, and then another 3 just in front of it. And then get your spruce stairs and place some upside down ones all the way around the edge like this. And then underneath, we're going to place a slab here and a slab here, okay? Leaving a 1 block in the middle. And then just place your spruce fence around the edge making a nice little balcony at the back. Over this side here, we've got these 3 blocks. We're going to go to the middle one, down one, and break that one there, and then just put a upside down stair at the top like that. And then on this side here, we're going to break this one here, leaving a 1 block gap here. Leave these 2 in the middle, and then place 1 here, okay? And again, put yourself an upside down stair just to make a little window edge like this. Now, finally, over here, we're going to go to the edge of the floor. So this is the ground level. So you're going to come up by 1, come all the way over, leave a 1 block at the side, break 2 here, 1 block gap, and 2 here. So the window should actually sit on the floor level here. And then, of course, just put an upside down stair at the top. And again, I think I might just put in a brick in there as well, just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We're going to quickly grab ourselves some stripped spruce wood. And we're going to go starting at the front here. On the inside here, we're going to put a row right here of 3. And a row here of 3 like this. Okay. And then we're going to put an upside down spruce stair in the center like that. Making a nice little doorway. Up to the top floor here, we're going to do exactly the same. So let's go 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4 here and 4 here. Then we're going to put an upside down stair. If we come down from to the outside on the 3rd block up, so there's a 2 block gap here for a door. Place 1 on there, and on top of this, we're going to go ahead and place in another one just to clean it up a little bit on that side. And then finally, around this side here where we've got this little workers area for the stonemason, we're going to go ahead and put a pillar here. 1 on the opposite side. We're going to place an upside down stair from the outside facing in the middle, and there's our little doorway. Perfect. Okay, that is looking pretty good now. So I think the next step is going to be getting in the roof. So we'll start with the little roof down here. We're going to put some spruce stairs across this top edge of the block here. So we've got 3 blocks underneath. It's the 4th one that we want to put the stairs across. And then we're going to put an upside down one just here. We'll do the same over this side. So we're going to put 3 here. Overhang by 1. Upside down 1 here. Then we're going to put another row of stairs on top. Another row of stairs on top. Put an upside down stair, an upside down stair. And then we're going to run some slabs across the back so that it's on top of that stair. Same across here. Then again in the middle as well. And then we're going to put 1 slab in the center. So we have a kind of sort of curved looking roof. Around this side here, we're going to go with 2 slabs and then 1 on the corner. Then we're going to go 2 slabs, 1 on the corner. Then we're going to put 2 slabs here. And then we're going to start stepping it up, coming out by 2 at a time. Do the same over this side so that it ends up equal. We're going to then place a stone block in the center there. And then put slabs in these ones and then cover them like that. And then 1 just there to create a nice little kind of roof here with a little bit of a different style to the other one. Now, for the main roof, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. So let's start from the corner here. We're going to put a stair here, overhang by 1, upside down stair behind it. We'll do the same over here, stair here, upside down 1 behind it. Now, we're going to do another stair. With an upside down stair. Then we're going to put in a slab. Another slab next to that one with a slab on top. And then 1 in the center. And then a slab there. And then get yourself some andesite or stone and just put 5 blocks behind like this. And again, if you want to, you can go ahead and maybe even mix up one of the blocks a little bit if you want. Something like that for the roof. Now go ahead and simply just extend that all across the top of the roof. Obviously we're not going to do the inside part that is matched, but from the outside here we're going to basically put stairs, then slabs, 4 blocks across these ones, and stairs across there. So okay, so just take it all the way down to the back and make sure you overhang by 1 and then match up the same pattern that you have on this side. Okay, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to come over and just put a little roof on this side here. So we're going to go ahead and put a slab here and bring it out by 1. Put a slab on this bit overhanging. Then we're going to run a row all the way across this side. 1 on this corner and then 1 against that stair there. Then we're going to break those stairs between those slabs. So let's break that one there all the way across like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a row of planks across there. We're going to put a row of slabs across here all the way around. Slabs in front of these ones here like so. Just to create a nice little roof off of the edge there. Okay, before we move on guys, one small little error I made here. The window should actually be down 1 lower. So break this bottom block here like this. Replace the stair at the top there with a full block of your choice. And then go ahead and put an upside down stair on the next one down. Okay, so you should have something like that. The bottom of this ledge should be in line with the flooring, okay? So make sure that you go ahead and do that across all of those windows. Okay, now let's head round to the left hand back side of the build, okay? Round to this side here, we've got this little bit sticking out. And down the bottom here, we're going to go up by 1 block and we're going to come over to the 3rd block, okay? So there should be a 2 block gap. Break these 2 here and the 3rd one there, we're going to just put an upside down stair. Now, we're going to break that one in the doorway, put a stone brick there. We're going to put a stone brick here and we're going to run that all the way down like this. Then we're going to just bring that out so that it is 3 wide, okay? So 1, 2, 3. All the way to here. Then we're going to get our upside down stair, put 1 here, and we're literally just going to run it all the way down the side and round this little corner here. Just like so. On the corner here, I'm going to break this one and put in 2 full blocks like this. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and we can actually just break these 2 and then break that one there, put 2 full blocks there. I think that would look a bit better, a little bit more sort of fitting on the corner. And then we're going to put a wall on that in a minute, but that gets that area in. Let's go ahead and put all of our doors in place. So we're going to put a door in from the inside on here. 1 over here. In fact, before we put that door in there, let's go ahead and put a stone block in the middle and put 1 there. And we're going to do the same over here. Stone block in the middle, door there. Then we're going to come over to here. We've got this little window area here. Let's go ahead and break 1, 2, 3 of these in the middle here. And what we're going to do is get our slabs, or full blocks rather. We'll do the slabs. Let's go 2 there, 2 there, and there. And then we're going to just bring this one all the way down. Like that. On this corner here, I believe this is going to be seen on the outside. It is. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and put some full blocks on these corners here, like so. Now, underneath this edge here, we're going to do the same thing. So break 1, 2, 3 in the middle here. Get your full blocks, fill that top bit up, and bring it all the way over, joining in with this floor. And again, I think we're just going to add some blocks in here to even out this corner here. Here and here. I'm going to put some stone bricks, and then I'm going to just go ahead mix in some stone as well. Like that. Just to even the walls off. And that just gives us a nice entranceway into the build here. Giving us a nice bit of room to kind of do what we want with. Now, while we're down here, let's go ahead and put in some fence posts in where the windows are. Okay, we're going to use the fence post as our window. So they're the only ones we've got on this floor. Let's head back outside. And we're going to go ahead and fill all of the other ones in with the posts as well. So let's do that all the way around. This is the spruce fence post, but you can use any fence post that you want. Or you could use glass if you really wanted to. I'm just using the fence post because it kind of feels a little bit more fitting with the style. Then once you've done that, get your doors again, and on the top floor here, we're going to go ahead, go to the inside, and we're going to place our doors on the inside. 1 here and 1 for the back door just here as well. And while we're here, let's go ahead and just raise the spruce planks there all the way to the ceiling. And I think we'll leave the rest as it is. Get your spruce stairs, and I do apologise if it's a little bit dark here, guys. It should be bright enough to see because this is quite bright for me. Hopefully YouTube doesn't make it too dark. And we're just going to run some upside down stairs on this corner and upside down stairs across this corner. just like so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just get in a couple of lanterns so you guys can see what I've actually done, just in case it's a little bit too dark for you to see. So let's just put in a lantern here, we'll put another one here, and let's put one approximately in the middle. Okay, so there you go, guys. As you can see, we've got the upside down stairs running all the way down the sides and our stripped wood up there. On this side here, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to break these 4 blocks here. Then we're going to put in a spruce slab on there. And then underneath here, let's just fill that with our spruce slabs as well, just so it goes down a little bit nicer. And again, like you did before, if you wanted to, guys, you could go ahead and just fill here with your with some of your blocks, just to even out all of your edges. Just make sure you've got all of your windows and all your doors all in place now. Okay, let's just take a quick loop around, guys, so you can kind of just get a little overview of how everything is looking. Now, we're going to go ahead and texture up our little stone areas on the bottom here for the walkways. So here, we're just going to use in a few cracked stone bricks. We don't need to use too many here, just a few dotted about here and there. Maybe a few underneath the stairs here. Something like that. And then maybe just a couple of cobblestone blocks as well. Not too many again, just a few of them here and there. Maybe we'll go with something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then just remember to do the same on your floor around this side here as well. Now just make sure you don't break any of your stone brick stairs here on the outside. Just do all of the ones on the inside. I'm going to keep the stone brick stairs on the outside as they are. Something like this, and then just add in a few cobblestone as well, like so. Then we're going to get our cobblestone wall. We're going to put a couple in here, run it across this edge here, and then also around the back here. Over to this one, we'll do the same thing. We're going to join this one up to here, down here, and all the way across to here. Then we're just going to put one on top of this wall and one on top of this wall, but not one on the front wall. Then place 2 spruce fences on top of this, and then we're going to get our campfire, and we're going to head over to the wall here, just one below the window, and we're going to stretch the campfires, placing them all the way across to the fence post, and we're going to bring them all the way across until we reach the other fence post. And I think I might just bring it over one more just to create a little ledge overhanging on this side, and then just throw some water bottles or water buckets over all of your fires to put the fire out. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and just put in a couple of cobblestone, I think like that, on a little edge there, just to make that look a little bit rougher as well. But overall, I think this is starting to really shape up and look nice now. Now, you can go ahead and put in some window ledges underneath your windows. You can use either a spruce slab like this, which I think looks pretty good, or you could also use a stone one. It doesn't really particularly matter. I think the stone ones blend in nicely with the actual build, but the spruce wood ones also look quite nice. So go ahead and place some underneath your windows. You won't be able to put one underneath the middle window, but put one at each of the side of the windows there. And down this side here, we're going to go ahead and do the same. And then round the back here, we're going to just stick one underneath that window as well. Then we're going to get our spruce trapdoors, and we're going to just put in a couple of shutters like this, okay, next to the windows. Now there's several ways you can make these shutters. You can put them like that. On the 2 high windows, we can do a double one like this. But if you wanted to, you could also just put a couple of temporary blocks on the side there, and then put in a trapdoor here, and then break your blocks. And then it looks like the shutter is a little bit open. So you can go ahead and do that as well if you want to. I'm going to leave the ones at the front here. I don't think they need shutters on it. And I'm going to leave these ones down the side as well. I might put a shutter on this one here, just there. Right, okay. Let's get our spruce fences, and on the corners here, I'm going to put a spruce fence there. And then I'm going to leave one gap, put one here and one here. Again, leaving a gap in the middle. One here, one here. Every other block all the way down the side here until we get to the corner. One on this corner here. 2 on these corners, ones here. Again, leaving a 1 block gap on the corner here. I'm going to leave this little piece here. We don't need to put one there. But then I'm just going to bring them across like that. Now, get a lantern. put a lantern above the door like this. Down at the very front here, we're going to go ahead, put a fence post at the bottom, and then a lantern on top at each side like this. And where the work area is over here, we're going to put one sort of diagonally in from the corner here. So one there, we're going to put one there, so we're one back from the front, and one, no, not there, sorry guys, not that one further back than that, so we're diagonally in. And then we're going to get the spruce fence gate, and we can run that across this edge here, and we're going to run that all the way around the other edges as well. There we go, just like so. Now while we're over here, we've got our stairs out. Let's put a spruce stair here. Make sure it's upside down, and then another upside down one there for a little table. Put one in this corner, and then go two over and make an upside down one there, and then put a slab in the center there like so. Just for another little workbench. Okay, now to finish up the little workstation over here, we're going to go ahead, just put in a stone cutter and a crafting table. We're going to put some barrels underneath these stairs here. So let's put 3 across, and then 2, then 1. Then we're going to put 2, then 1. Then on the corner here, let's stand 1 there, and we'll put another one just here, standing upwards if we can. I think like that. That looks good. Let's just put a little lantern against that barrel just there, and maybe a flower pot on this one here. This wall here where this door is, we're going to put 3 of our scaffold blocks, and then we're going to put in a chiseled stone brick, maybe even a couple of chiseled stone bricks over here. So it looks like there's like a bit of work going on. Then all we're going to do is put a little flower, I think, in that pot. On the table here, we're going to put in a lever facing this way, because it looks a bit like a hammer, I guess. And then we're going to put a stone pressure plate there, making it look like, again, a little bit of a work area. And I think that's about all we need on the outside there. Now, around the back, around this side, this is going to be a little kind of storage area. So we're going to go ahead and just pile up maybe some of the polished granite like this. We could go ahead and whack in a few chiseled stone, maybe even some of our diorite, the polished versions like this, to make it look like it's just been stacked up there, ready for someone to come and collect, or even if they're going to be doing a bit more work with them. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Okay guys, and one last thing, just go ahead, maybe add a few sort of barrels here and there, just to make it look like a little bit of a work area, something like this. Get yourself in a nice pathway, and then don't forget to come down to the bottom here, get yourself some spruce fences. Make sure you put your fences on the corner here and here to match up with what we've done above. And then get a trapdoor, the spruce trapdoor, and we're going to put one there, like every other block. We're going to do the same over here, one there. And then we're going to do it down the whole side here, so on every other block in those gaps. This just helps add a little bit of detail to the edging of the roof. We're going to do the same here, so one there. And skip round to this bit, we go one there and all the way across, making sure we put one on the corner. There we go. Now guys, that pretty much finishes up this entire build. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I've done on the inside to give you guys a bit of inspiration and some ideas for building in your own stonemason. Okay guys, let's take a little quick overview of what we have here. So as you can see, the stonemason here I think is looking really nice. Let's start on the ground floor at the very front here. So as we come onto the inside, we can go on the inside here, and this is kind of like the shop area. As you can see, we've got a bit of storage on the side here, a little work counter. Looks like the stonemason is getting ready to prepare some work. He's got cobblestone in a frame here. And then he's got a hammer on the side there, which is the lever. Over here, we've got a bit of storage with some labels on the barrels that you know what's inside. Some polished diorite here and some polished granite here. Chiseled stone over the back here. Just stacked up. Looks like it's either been crafted and ready to maybe send an order out to a customer who's doing a building. We've got a little workstation over here with another one of the stone cutters, a chisel stone on top, so it looks like that he's actually just finished crafting one. He's got a table, tripwire hook on this side, another one on this side, some tools on the wall, A bit of storage over the back here, a grindstone for sharpening some of these tools. And that's about it, guys, for in the shop here. It's pretty simple. At the back here is sort of takes us out to our little storage area. And then if we go over to this door over here, this takes us out to our little work area outside, where we've got more of our chiseled stone in place and a little work area for doing some more cutting and stuff like that. On the outside, while we're here, guys, you can also go ahead and add in some vines and stuff like that. As you can see, the vines really add a lot of detail to the build and bring everything together nicely. Add in some tall plants as well if you want. Some rose bushes also adds a nice bit of colour. But yeah, it really helps bring the place to life. Now, let's go ahead and take a look on the upstairs and see what we've done in here. As we come on the inside, you can see we've got a little sort of table here for sitting down and chilling out. Then we've got a little sort of breakfast bar on the corner here, which leads us into the kitchen. We've got a stool, a little area to sit down and have something to eat. Plenty of storage if you're playing in survival. As you can see, we've got tons of barrels in here for storage. We've got a little cupboard in the corner here with some more storage. A brewing stand, a little sink over here, a tripwire hook. A smoker with a lectern and a iron trapdoor to make it look like a kind of bit of an extractor. Over the back here, we've got a balcony which leads out here. As you can see, this is pretty cool. And then we come back to the inside, and over here we've got a nice little bedroom for the stonemason to sleep. It's pretty simple, but again, we've got a nice bit of storage and some of the essentials that we need in the house. But yeah, that's about it, guys. It is pretty simple. Okay, that just about brings us to the end of today's tutorial. Now, if you haven't done so already, be sure to head over to Andy's channel and make sure that you check out part 1 of the series. Andy is a really cool builder and he's got a lot of different kind of perspectives and ideas to builds than I have. So it's nice to see a sort of variation in the different build styles using the same blocks and the same kind of principle. It's going to be a really cool little series where you guys can get a few different ideas from each of us and kind of maybe put together and build your own builds or follow along and copy the ones that we're doing in this series. Now, like I said, guys, make sure you check out part 1 on Andy's channel and be sure to subscribe to his channel and hit that notification bell so that you get notified when he posts his next videos as well. There's going to be a playlist link in the description as well, along with a link to his channel and part 1. So stay tuned and make sure that you check out all of those, guys. But for now, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up just there. So as always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Just don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is BlueNerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.